Hi folks, this is another DocMac production here, and today what I'm going to show you is how to replace an engine air filter on a Toyota Camry 2008 model. And I'll put a link in the description. So what we need to do is we need to take off this 10mm bolt, as well as another two 10mm bolts at the back, as well as you need to loosen the one in here where it goes through that air vent, and I believe it goes through to the throttle body. So what we need to do first is we will need to get that one undone. That's good. And then we'll go to the second one, and this is for the 2AZ FE engine. It should be good. Then we also want to make sure we just get this one a bit loose. We don't need to take this off. Then what we're going to do next is we're going to hand untighten the bolt, wiggle it until it comes out. Okay, so now you need to make sure that the clips over here, as well as the one in here, just go a bit closer. Yep, that's the one here, here, and one here. Those are the clips. You need to make sure it's popped open. Make sure you gently do it, because you don't want to make sure anything is broken there. So now we can just lift up the filter and pull outwards while holding that one back. And remember that this one has got a corner, and all the others actually rounded. So even if you accidentally put it this way, it won't work. It's got to be always this way. So what we're going to do now is we're going to clean out the filter, as well as all the dirt inside here, and then we'll be back with you shortly. Okay, so the purpose of loosening this little bolt here is so that this clamp here becomes quite loose. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see this groove here, just zoom in. Yep, that one. And this ridge here, it was originally pushed in that way, so now you can slide it out slightly and pull upwards, and that exposes everything inside here. And this is where the air filter was. So we're gonna get that cleaned up nicely, and then we're gonna clean the air filter, because in our case the air filter is quite clean. Just vacuum it, and then we'll get back to putting it together. folks, now that we have already cleaned all the stuff, all the bugs and dirt and stuff that were there, we now want to put this filter back. And always remember, the top part goes at 10 o'clock, or the top left corner is the sharp end of the corner, the others are all around it. So we're going to just lift it up, slowly slide it in. Make sure you don't force it in. If it doesn't fit, always try and wiggle it a bit slowly. So I'm going to push this in a bit, lift it up, make sure that it fits in nicely, like so. You can see that it's around the corner, it's flushed, and you'll be able to feel it flushed nicely. Then it's all good. Yeah, so now you can see that these two clips seem to have gone in, and you want to push this one in as close to this ridge so that there's no escape of the vacuum. Push it a bit closer. Now we want to just make sure that all of these are put back properly. Around here, just inspect each corner to see that it's properly put back. Then what we're going to do is we are going to screw all the corners back together. Just checking on that one. Yep, that looks good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to tighten up the bolts. And don't tighten one all together like that. Make sure that they're slowly tightened first. Then once you got most of it tightened up, then you need to tighten it to a snug fit, like so. Then you got to remember for this one as well, hand tighten first, and then the last bit you will need to put it in, and then tighten it to the way it was originally when you had loosened it up. And that's pretty much how you change your engine air filter for a Toyota Camry 2AZ FE engine. This also is applicable to a few other vehicles such as a Toyota RAV4. You will be able to take a look in your owner's manual as to what type of engine your car has, or sometimes it's around the engine bay. Around here you'll have a few stickers, or up on the bonnet here. It is dependent on your car and as to which country you're in. Especially in the States, it could be in different positions. Over here we're in New Zealand, but I already knew this is a 2AZ FE model. I hope this has been informative. Please like, comment and subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.